What's up, guys? It's Dovy, and we're back with another student interview. And today we're joined by Rockus, who has been a Hidden Edge member for a while. And today he caught a crazy trade on, what was it, NASDAQ or US 30?
Yeah, it was on US 30.
Okay, so we're gonna take a look at that trade as well later on. But to kick things off, I want to ask you about your journey. How how did you end up starting to trade? What was your journey before trading and stuff?
So I haven't even traded. I was new to trading. I have never opened a position. So it was basically my first time. And when I joined the Hidden Edge, at first, yeah, there was some confusion or else I know it's a, like, how do you say it? It's a process that you have to go through by yourself. It's not gonna, Davi's not gonna tell you what to do. You have to do it yourself. You have
Like
to,
I'm gonna tell you what to do, but like you have to do it yourself. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
like I said, like I'll give you the tools how to catch a fish, but you're gonna have to catch your fish yourself. I feel like that's the right way to do it, and it looks like you have been finding some success. Um, for the people uh, who's watching, what was the breaking point when you realized that there's something that needs to change and that I need to start trading? What was your point? Like, how did you come up that I want to start trading?
So basically, for like a year, I dropped out of school. So basically, for 1 year, I was doing some things on the side and just saw that I'm going nowhere with that. So I thought, okay, there is this thing. Let me try it. And
You dropped out of university or of high school?
high school.
All right, that's a big step because me personally, I dropped out of university. At least I have some sort of degree. No, I'm just kidding, just kidding. That's fine. You're on a good path.
Hey, bro,
Um,
the sooner you start, the better it gets.
exactly. Uh, how did you even end up coming across Hidden Edge?
So one of my buddies told me like, "Hey, look, there's this guy." He said to me, "I know he like scams or like do fake courses,
Yeah,
but I thought I'm gonna try it. If it ends up a scam, I just tried it, you know.
yeah.
But life had other plans,
Uh,
so I just joined, and things started to go my way. I started to see improvements of myself, of my journey. For 3 months, I didn't know everything, and I joined on the worst price action. Do you
yeah, yeah,
remember
yeah.
that?
I remember that. Yeah,
When the
and I
price,
kept telling everyone, guys, relax. This is a bad market conditions right now. You know?
yeah, and I joined Blue like I don't know 2, 3 accounts. I thought, okay, this is a scam. I can't do it, but I thought, okay, I'm gonna lock in, do it, and that's that. And now
Yeah.
I'm here.
And what was your experience? Okay, so you said you joined and you blew a couple accounts. What was your like? Why do you think you did that? Was it lack of experience, bad psychology? What's was the struggle?
Well, first I was just new, and I thought, like, okay, I'm gonna put some money in it. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna make a lot of money, and I just kept putting in money, and I just realized that it's not like your trading system. It's not setups. The main thing is psychology.
Yeah,
Me. So if you see a setup, it's not if you win it and make a lot of money. It's how you manage it. That's
yeah,
what I learned.
exactly. What's
So
your thought process like behind before the trade, during the trade, and after the trade? And
yeah,
okay, so since you mentioned trading psychology, what was the biggest obstacle you had to overcome with your trading psychology, or what you learned recently? Because we talked previously, and you said you started really leaning into trading psychology. What's something that you learned recently?
I learned that I already said it. So that it's not if you win it or you lose it, it's how you manage it.
Yeah.
You know, best losers win.
Yeah.
It's the basically it just teaches me like account health equals trading system, risk management, and psychology.
Yeah. Yeah. I completely agree to that. I mean, for me, trading psychology was probably the biggest eye opener because me, like probably a lot of the traders, I am when I started, I always focused on one trade at a time, and I was like, if I won the trade, I'm the best trader in the world, and if I lost the trade, like I'm completely fucked. But eventually, I realized that it's not about a single trade; it's about performance of weeks and of months. This is what makes you a trader. And once I made like a system, you know, and focused on the long journey, on the big process, on the big picture, that's when I found like a lot of success. Okay, so results. Results. Tell me a bit about results. What type of improvement? You said you blew a couple accounts. What's been like? What's been like since then?
Yeah, so I bought other accounts. When I blew my accounts, I traded for demo because I just understood that it takes time. So I'm on a challenge right now. I'm up like 4% on it
Yeah,
currently. So it's going great. And I started listening to the psychology, lessons like 2 weeks ago. And
yeah,
my trading account health just grew.
yeah,
I was down, I think, 2%. Now I'm up 4% after listening to the psychology lessons and
yeah,
what the people actually say about
yeah. And since you started talking about trades and performance, do you want to show the trade that you had today?
it. Yeah, sure, why not?
Like, guys, so this is something insane. It's probably one of the best trades I've seen since I started the Hidden Edge, and it's one of the new strategies that we've been applying, and Rockus was the first one to pick it up. I kind of mentioned it once, and then most of the people didn't even pay attention to that. But Rockus was like, "Oh, okay, well, what is that?" He started. You said you were doing a lot of back testing and stuff, and then this morning I executed the trade, and I see that he's the only one that also took that trade, or something like that. Yeah, it was a similar trade.
Yeah. It was the same trade. I took US
Yeah,
30, just like it.
yeah. And can you share your screen or no?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, so it's probably since I started Hidden Edge, well, it was like February, I think, or March I started. It might be the craziest trade based on risk to reward ratio, and it's not made up for this interview. Trust me, because if you go to like if you look at my community, you'll be able to see how we kind of looked at that trade as it was going up. So that was the trade, right?
Look at this fat trade.
How much risk to reward is that?
My God, this is 30, and I left some running.
So if you kept holding, it would have been like even crazier. Bro, this doesn't sound normal.
This is in just one day. How? No, it's like in.
It's 1 minute time frame. Yeah, it's less than 24 hours.
This is like 1 hour, two
Two
hour.
trading sessions. Yeah, so it's beginning of London, end of New York.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, and me and Rockus was we had a one-on-one session before this interview, and we were just talking about the strategy. We were talking about these trades, and both of us were just like so fucking excited to learn and apply this strategy. It's absolutely crazy. Tell me what you think about this strategy. You've been trading it now, and like even we marked up something on the charts on the one-on-one session, and then I was away, and he texted me, bro, this trade also played out. Like,
Yeah,
tell
look
me,
at this, like Nasdaq trade.
this is the one we marked up in the live trading session. I mean, the
So
one-on-one session. Yeah,
we basically saw this consolidation. Hold on, let me get a
yeah,
picture. This right here, the price went aggressively down here. We hopped on 1 minute, checked the volume,
Yeah.
everything matched, and just basically played out as a,
As a charm.
how much was that? One to four.
Yeah.
No risk management.
Yeah.
Look at this.
It's like we were talking about this and we're like, we cannot wake up tomorrow and like trade this because this is a scalping strategy. Use 1 to 3 minute time frame, and literally you can trade this strategy all day. Like if you want to trade for 6 hours, you can trade it, or if you want to come and pick one setup, take one trade, get out, and then be done for the day. It's also like so. If you want to work more, if you want to spend more time on the chart, you can. But also you can just take one
This
setup.
New York session had two setups.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
here,
And they
stop,
both worked out. A crazy risk reward.
boom. One,
I
two, three.
also had this marked out. And also US 30 had 1 or 2 setups for sure. I took one win. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't hold that long. I closed at 1, 2, 3, but
No, this is. I mean, I risked like so little, so I thought, you know,
why not?
why not? And just ended up playing out like crazy.
Yeah. Look, I wanted to ask you, what would you say to a person who was in the same position as you when you started trading? What would you say to that person?
I mean,
Or what would you say to yourself when you just started trading and started before you joined Hidden Edge?
first of all, this is not a get rich quick scheme.
Yeah.
It is hard work. I think trading is the hardest job in the world. It's like so sad to say that because we have doctors, policemen, firefighters.
Yeah.
We're just trading candlesticks. But you just have to be consistent with yourself, persistent, and always have a vision. If you have a vision, and nobody can break that.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Tell me about community. You've been one of the most active person in the community. I always say the things about my community, and I don't think people believe me or people listen to me. But like, what do you think about the community? What stands out to you the most?
Oh, the community, they go crazy. They go crazy. Yeah, so every time we share setups with each and everybody, you know, maybe there's a bad setup, we take it as a bad setup, but we lose everybody, we win everybody.
Yeah.
That's the situation, you know?
Yeah,
So,
I feel like everyone has their own role. Everyone is really helpful to each other. Somebody new is joining. They like Max. Did you see Max yesterday? Somebody asked a question. Max like sent a paragraph. Like
yeah,
literally, he's doing my job for me. So I'm
yeah,
really like a proud
they're
moment.
like really helpful people, you know? I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, some just trade for themselves. Maybe the other people are a distraction, but that's okay, you know? That's part of your journey.
but for you personally, what has been like the most valuable aspect of this mentorship since you joined?
Let me think about that. The most
Yeah, like one thing that really stick to you. Like what can you take away from this mentorship so far?
consistency.
Consistency.
Yeah, you just have
Consistency in what?
in the work itself,
Yeah.
in what you do. Like consistency helped me. Like trading helped me with consistency so much, even in life.
Yeah,
You used to be a
exactly.
guy that, oh, okay, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. But no, you just have to focus on one thing,
Yeah.
master it, get on another thing, master it, and just evolve.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great. Is there anything else you want to add, to say, or to share to people that are watching? If you imagine that the people that are watching you right now are like traders, aspiring traders, what would you like to say to them?
My life motto is sky is the limit, guys. Sky is the limit. You can
I like
achieve
it.
everything.
Yeah. If you put your mind to it, work hard, and work smart as well. I see a lot of people work hard, but they don't work smart.
Yeah, because yeah, and that's the problem I also had because of like thinking that I will work hard, I will do that, and I will get, successful. But trading is not about hard work. It's about smart work, being your in the best shape of mind while trading.
Mm.
You gotta have that.
Okay, and the last thing I want to ask you, what's your goal? How do you see yourself in the next 3 years?
My 3-year goal is hitting 10K months
10K months.
consistently.
I think 10K months you can get there faster, but it's better. It's better
Let's see
to.
how this strategy plays out first,
Yeah,
okay?
bro. So far, it's from what it's looking. Just stack up the funded accounts, and the sky's the limit, like you said.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Thank you, Rockus. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Hope you enjoyed this interview. Also, if you want to be part of the Hidden Edge, if you want to join Rockus and mess around with him in the live trading calls that I do every day, then click the link in the description, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.